Welcome to City News at 6. I'm Nima Rajan. A coroner's inquest into the death of a BC woman with Down syndrome is on its last day of witness testimony. Our Monika Gul spent the morning inside Burnaby Coroner's Court and brings us more.
This morning, another staff member from Community Living BC, or CLBC, testified. CLBC is the Crown Corporation that contracted nonprofit Kinsight to oversee the home sharing program 54-year-old Florence Gerard was living under when she died. The staff member testified about the program, including training and funding, and she also talked about how there have been changes to the program in recent years. Gerard, who required around-the-clock care, died in October 2018 from malnutrition and starvation, weighing just 50 pounds at the time of her death. She had been living in the home of Astrid Dahl as part of that home-sharing program. At the start of the inquest last week, we heard from Dahl, who was convicted in 2022 of failing to provide the necessities of life. During her testimony, Dahl talked about how she felt she received very little support from Kinsight, and that if she could go back in time and do things differently, she would. This morning, before the inquest began, I spoke to Gerard's sister. Here's some of what she had to say.
If they weren't all making such outrageous amounts of money, it just doesn't make sense. There's poor people everywhere, but they're making millions and people are starving. People are being abused and neglected by the system that doesn't care. If they did, they could do change, but I don't think they intend to. I really want to make sure that the changes that are pushed or suggested get followed through.
In total, about a dozen people have testified during this inquest, which has lasted a week and a half. The jury will not be assigning blame, as that's not the purpose of a coroner's inquest. Instead, they will be coming back with some recommendations aimed at preventing a similar death in the future. In Burnaby, Monika Gul, City News.